Good morning guys, how are we today? So today instead of Pilates, I am going to do a little tutorial or a little video on self-massage on the muscles, especially if you're doing a lot of running at the minute or a lot of walking, okay? So all you're going to need is 2 tennis balls and a sock, yeah? So there's one here, one in the sock. We'll start off with this one first. I'm going to get you to stand up. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and work out the knots, or another word for knots is trigger points, okay? And they are found in the belly of the muscle. So for example, your biceps here, so in the fleshy part, in this part of the muscle, you should never do any massage on the joints or on the tendons. So always in the middle of the muscle, okay? Let's start off the first one. We're going to get you standing and place your ball on the floor. And then you're going to place your foot on top of the ball and just very lightly roll that ball backwards and forwards. And then a little side to side, maybe around in a circle. So it's up to you at this point how much pressure you put on. Obviously the more of my weight that I put onto the ball, the more pressure I'm going to feel. And when you find a point that hurts particularly, just hold it there and breathe. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And when you're ready, you can go again backwards and forwards. So it's important as well to do this when your body's warmed up. So maybe a little run, a little walk, or maybe after a workout. So anything between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on what you feel you need. Let's change sides. So again, we'll start with backwards and forwards motion. Remember, as much pressure as you want, okay? So right now I'm only putting a little bit of my body weight on top. Let's try that side to side movement. Maybe around in a circle. Again, when you find a point that's a little sore, stop and hold it there. And breathe. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Excellent, well done. And away you go again. So this exercise is for the muscles along the bottom of the foot. Sometimes these muscles can become tight from wearing high heel shoes, or also wearing flip-flops or maybe Crocs, or some sort of a shoe where there's no support and you have to grip the toes to hold them on. Excellent, well done. So like I said, depending on how you're feeling, anything between 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And now I'm going to take it down to the floor. So now I'm going to show you the back of the calf muscle, the back of the leg, the lower leg. Take the ball, and again placing it in the middle to start with, in the middle of that muscle. Other foot flat on the floor with the knee bent to take some of your body weight, hands behind your back, and then very slightly lift the bum up. And you're going to again just go backwards and forwards. Oh, I feel that right at the bottom there. Oh, that's good. So right now my toes are pointed forward, and then we can try and bring the toes back. And then feel it forward. Not too much. Where's that point? There's that point. Okay, I'm going to hold it here. So here's where I'm feeling it today. So I'm going to breathe in and out. Relax. So there's no point tensing the muscle right now. Just relax while the tennis ball is on that point, on that trigger point, on that knot. And let's go again, backwards and forwards. Now what I'm going to do while I'm here, I'm actually going to turn my toes to face you and just go along the side. So again, we're going backwards and forwards. That seems to be okay. I'm not feeling any knots right there. But again, if you were to feel a knot, you just hold it in that position. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, it's up to you how much pressure you use, how much of your body weight you want on top. Excellent, well done. We've done that leg. Let's change. Sometimes you will also find that one leg is worse than the other, and that's natural too. So again, make sure the ball starts off in the middle, in the belly of the muscle. Other foot flat on the floor, knees bent, hands behind your back, lift the bum up, and away we go. Backwards and forwards. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Run it backwards and forwards. You can try a little side to side movement. Whatever you're comfortable with, and again, when you feel that knot, find that place, hold it there. Hold it, breathe in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Let's turn them toes out to the side, whoops, there we go, oh, there it is. Obviously I have an imbalance in my leg muscles. Feels good. So you're going to try and do this maybe 2 to 3 times a week. Excellent, well done. And relax. Remember, it's for you, it's for, sometimes people won't have any problems in the calf muscles, sometimes it's further up, so you choose which one you're comfortable with. So we're going to move up now, we're going to go to the hamstrings. So again, place the ball on the mat. Place the ball in the belly of the muscle, in the middle of the muscle. One foot up and lift the bum. Now, what I find here is that the tennis ball right here doesn't do anything for me. Now maybe it works for you, that's okay. So at this point, if you had a foam roller, maybe that's what you would use. So again, we're just going backwards and forwards. Put in as much or as little pressure. Come across the knot and hold it there. To be honest with you now, this tennis ball isn't doing much for me, and that's where I would go to my foam roller. But nevertheless, we'll continue on. Let's go with the other side. Support it with that foot, bend the knee, hands behind the back, lift the bum, and we're going backwards and forwards. Move around until you find that knot, till you find that trigger point. Remember, when you find it, hold it there. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Excellent, well done. And relax. Okay, let's move on to the glutes. So now we're going to take it down to lying down. We're going to take the ball and place it underneath your bum cheek. So remember the fleshy part. Hands on the floor by your side. I'm going to move this hand out. And again, we just roll it backwards and forwards, side to side. And maybe around in a circle right here. And again, you find that point and hold it there. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Excellent, well done. Backwards and forwards, side to side, around in a circle. Excellent, well done. So, we change sides. So place that ball underneath the fleshy part, hands down, and again, away we go, round and round, side to side, backwards and forwards. Now, personally, I find right now the tennis ball for my glutes to be better than a foam roller. But it's all about you, the individual, what's happening with your body, what kind of exercise you're doing, what injuries you're carrying. But remember, keeping it on the muscle, the fleshy part of the muscle. Oh, there's one here. We'll stay here, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Remember, how much tension is up to you. If I didn't want too much right now, I could just lift it up away, lift my body up a little bit more. Breathe in and out. Excellent, well done. Round and around we go. What do you need? Perfect. you to grab your other tennis ball and your sock, and we're going to place the two inside. So now we're going to move on to lower back. Okay, we're going to make sure that we keep the balls in between the bones of the hip and the rib cage. So in between here, we're not going to go any lower, we're not going to go any higher just yet. We're just going to keep it in between the top of the hips and the bottom of the rib cage. Also, we're going to leave space in between the balls. Can you see that? For the spine, because we don't want to go on top of the spine. So the spine's going to go in between. So here we go, get into position. So above the hips, below the rib cage, one ball either side of the spine, and when you're ready, feet flat on the floor. So again, right here, we can just do a little movement, backwards and forwards, rolling it. Remember to keep breathing. Where are you feeling it? Oh, that feels nice. So while we're on lockdown, unfortunately, we can't get to our sports masseuse. Instead, we can give ourselves our own massage at home using 2 tennis balls or your foam roller. So now what I want you to do is to find that point. And while we're here, now this is to intensify the stretch, to intensify it. Pick one foot up onto the knee, and hold. So again, I'm just pushing more pressure onto this front ball here, working my right side. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And of course, what we do to one side, we need to do to the other. So return that foot down, pick up the left, place the left foot on top of the right thigh, knee out to the side. Ooh, that feels good. So I'm not moving, I'm not rocking, I'm rolling, I'm just staying here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in and out. And relax. Okay, we're going to move on and we're going to move to the upper back now. Now sometimes this can be very sore, okay, using the tennis balls on the upper back, so maybe the foam roller would be a better option for you, okay? Same thing again, lying down, place it in the middle of the upper back, either side of your spine, there we go. Now like I said, there's loads of pressure right here. If I wanted more, I'd lift my bum, but if I want less, I'll keep it down. So allow your body to tell you where it's needed. Relax, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. That's it. Nice and easy, keep that breathing slow and under control and relax. Now while you're here, let's try and lift one arm up, overhead, and maybe bring it out to the side, and be careful. Oh, there we go. Feeling pressure right here, feeling a trigger point. Hold it, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's return that hand back down to the side. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're taking our left hand up, overhead, out to the side. Oh, there we go, there we go. Relax. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In and out. Now, like I said, this position right here with the tennis balls underneath the upper back is not for everybody. And relax. Excellent, well done. I'm just going to move down a little bit further and just take them into that really fleshy part just there on top of my shoulders. And again, I'm just going to lie here, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's go with them arms. Reach up overhead. And then take it out to the side. And back around. And again, reach up overhead. Out to the side. And back round. And relax. Now, for those of you who do not like this part, who do not like lying on the balls on your shoulders, you can take one and stand up against the wall. Take a bit of time getting out. So bring it up to the wall. Place it on the shoulder. Yep. And again, just a little movement side to side. So now, because we're standing, not all our body weight is on the ball, okay? So it's not as severe, not as intense as that one that we just did lying down. So here I am going backwards and side to side. Maybe go around in a little circle. Little massage right here. You also have a little bit more freedom to make the movements when you're standing. Let's change sides. So find that position, find where it hurts, and as soon as you put the ball on it, you're going to know. Yeah? So let's go a little side to side. Whoops. My hair. The ball was stuck on my hair and my hair moved. Here we go. So side to side. Oh, there it goes again, hair's getting in the way. That's it. Around in a circle, so you can see I'm just going up onto my tippy toes to make that circle. Let's go across. So whatever you do, it's for you to relieve any pressure. We're just going to finish back off down here on the floor, taking that ball on top of the thigh and rolling it backwards and forwards, around and around. Maybe out to the side. So guys, like I said, this is just a quick tutorial. Take your time. What do you need? Maybe it is only 30 seconds in each area. Or maybe some areas need a little longer. Anything up to about 2 minutes. So my right quad's done. And then onto my left. Little massage around, circular motion. All the time. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth. So, points to remember. Always massage in the belly of the muscle, that's the middle, the big fleshy part of each muscle. Another point to remember, your body should be warmed up before you start, either with a little walk, a jog, just to get the blood flowing. And also never on the joints. And you do you, what you need to do. 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Try and do that 3 times a week, depending on the amount of exercise you're doing. So guys, listen, I'm going to stay here because this feels nice. But I'm going to let you go and try it out for yourself. So that was my self-massage tutorial using just 2 tennis balls and a sock. Thanks for watching.